Hello, everybody. Jackson here today with my little brother Chubbz.
What's up, everybody?
Today we're going to be talking about Player Unknown, Battleground, and Brendan Greene, who's in fact Player Known.
He is now known. You are no longer unknown.
So the reason we're doing this is twofold. One, it's clickbaity, because for some goddamn reason these games are the most popular thing on the fucking planet right now, these Battle Royale modes. But you know me, you know my channel, you know if it's going to be clickbait, it's going to be interesting, it's going to be something that fucking matters. So let's talk about Brendan Greene recently and his comments he made at GDC when asked about Fortnite. I have many thoughts. Ha 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 ha! The crowd laughs. No, it's great. I mean, it's great that the Battle Royale space is expanding and that Fortnite is getting the Battle Royale game mode into hands of a lot more people. So, you know, it grows. The genre. That's it, really. I get asked these questions sometimes, like, what do you do to combat this? When PUBG came out, we were killing H1Z1. When H1 came out, it was killing Arma 3. We never set out to kill these games. I don't understand this attitude like, you're dead. We're all relatively friendly here. We don't have a real-life GDC Battle Royale. I've really tried to combat this perception that I want other people's games to die. It's great that more people are exploring the space and more people are getting to play the games. You're full of shit, Mr. Brendan Greene. And I appreciate that you're doing this now, but maybe you should have done it before.
Why did you have to combat the perception that you wanted other people's games to die in the first place?
Yeah, where did this perception come from?
That you wanted their games to die in the first place.
Could it be that when Fortnite Battle Royale was first announced, your representative from Bluehole, the CEO of your publisher, he came out and he said, "Oh, we after some concern from fans, we've come to realize that this closely resembles the experience that PUBG is known for. And we think it's fucking unfair that they own the Unreal Engine. And we think it's unfair that they would use our name when marketing their game, when comparing it to other games, when saying, hey, this is a Battle Royale formula styled after H1Z1, Arma 3, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Fucking Hunger Games, the book, whatever book, you know, all these inspirations these people pulled from when creating this. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Brendan Greene. I'm just saying to him that it's the logical step that more people will copy what you've copied.
Right.
Right? That's what's going to happen, dude.
Especially with such a popular...
Especially with the kind of money PUBG was rolling in, right? Now, this is the thing. It's not just Bluehole that said things. It's also Brendan Greene himself. He said, this is an article from Game Revolution. I'll have a link to it below. And the title of this is, the PUBG team needs to get real about its comments on copyright and IP laws. Okay, so let's break down what Brendan Greene, this is what he said in a BBC interview. I want this genre to grow. For that to happen, you need new and interesting spins on the game mode. If it's just copycats down the line, then the genre doesn't grow and people get bored. Okay, the thing is, I agree with him, Chubbz, that if it's just copycats down the line, the genre doesn't grow and people get bored. Okay, we see this all over the place. We see this with games that, you know, like Souls-like games. At a certain point, it's like, how many of those are you going to play before you're like, man, only like a handful of these are good.
Right.
Right? Because the rest of them just feel like a fucking less well-made Dark Souls game.
But at the same time, the ones that add to it
and stand out, yeah, they do. They mix up things, in my opinion, that change it up quite a lot.
Right.
So I understand what he's saying here, but understand that when this interview was given, he was speaking about Fortnite. Whether indirectly or directly, he was speaking about Fortnite because he's talking about the game and how he wants it. It's just copycats down the line, and the genre doesn't grow and people get bored.
At this point, he is comparing Fortnite to a copycat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just copycats down the line. He's saying...
In his fairness, he could be talking about the many mobile game clones that came out of China, because that's the thing about Brendan's game, is him and Bluehole have created a situation where gold farming is rampant because they've created this RNG-based in-game items list that some are more rare than others, so that they can make money off of this. I mean, they're making money off of this. They're making money off of resells to cheaters. They're making money off of just the hype, having so many players online, right? This is the thing. In the same breath, his publisher comes out around this same time talking about how fucking Fortnite, we're going to look at fucking having,
we can go into lawsuits.
Yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Don't worry, fans. We understand. They're copying us. And they just feed this stupid fucking thing, right? And he says, I don't know where people get this perception. I don't know. But I do agree with him there. But by his definition there, Fortnite did what he just said, right? If it's just copycats down the line, you need new and interesting spins. Well, what does Fortnite do? It throws in crafting. It throws in a radically different art design. It throws in fucking shooting mechanics that are way different, more cartoony, if you will. Right. So, and then the building alone is a huge difference. A huge difference. I mean, the fact that imagine in PUBG if you were able to build your own sniper tower.
Or build your own cover.
Yeah, build your own cover. That's the thing. Fortnite does this. Exactly what he says. Greene went on to say there's no intellectual property protection in games. In movies and music, there's IP protection, and you can really look after your work. In gaming, that doesn't exist yet, and it's something that should be looked into. Okay, Greene.
What?
Really? You think IP protection of game design ideas should be protected and no one should be able to make them? Do you know what happens? Almost all of your favorite games no longer exist. All of my favorite games no longer exist. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Think of how many games took fucking things from other ideas, and if those people were like, you can't have that in your fucking game. You can't have that in your fucking game. That closely resembles the fucking experience that my fucking game is known for.
We are living in a day and age where almost every single game that comes out is no longer a unique experience. They've pulled inspiration from games that have come before it and tried to add their own little twist and spin on it.
Over and over again that's happened. That's the evolution of gaming.
Yes.
It's taking of the best and culling the worst. It's like culling the worst ideas, pulling in the best ideas, and wrapping it up into something new and different. Right? This is ridiculous and fucking beyond stupid to me.
Oh yeah.
This is the equivalent of Miyazaki coming out and saying, I think that Dark Souls and fucking FromSoft and Bandai Namco own the stamina bar. Because I think Japan Studios, Sony, like the people who publish Demon Souls, I think they own Equip Load. Right? Or something like that.
Right.
Like it's stupid. It's an idea that came before. Right? It's an idea that existed before Dark Souls. In some form or another, right? There were stamina bars before Dark Souls. There were dodges before Dark Souls. There were parries before Demon Souls, I should be saying.
Right.
But there was all of these things that the Souls series is known for that existed before in different games in different ways.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And he says, like, people get bored if it's copycats down the line. This is the thing. Is even if it's not a copycat, if it resembles something that already exists, it's going to get lumped into that category. For instance, the perfect example, Paladins, Overwatch, Battleborn, Lawbreakers, right? That whole list, like that's how they're lumped together. Even though Lawbreakers is fucking vastly different from the other three, and Battleborn is vastly different from the other three, right? Paladins and Overwatch, I get it. Right. I get it. What did Paladins do? Well, they added like an upgrade system with cards and blah, 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 so they could eventually turn it into a pay-to-win thing so they could make money off of the people that they got addicted to their game for free. Right? That's fine. I don't care. I just stopped playing it once that happened. And I'm not going to give it any good fucking, videos or press.
Right.
I love these. Oh my God. This is a side tangent. But can I just tell you how much I love these fucking YouTubers that criticize games and that's all the fucking footage they use? Like, let's criticize Destiny 2, but let's play Destiny 2 18 hours a day so we can make sure that we have enough footage to criticize this game that we supposedly don't like, but that's the only fucking footage you're gonna get. Seriously, the second I see, like, sometimes I'll get enticed in with, like, a craftily designed, thumbnail and, a very clickbaity title.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, let's see. And maybe it's a clever clickbait title or something like that. But let's see, and I'll click on it. And immediately, they're showing fucking footage of the game that they're criticizing.
And it's like recent footage.
Yeah, recent footage of them doing like the 3 or 4 activities at the end game that you have to farm. Or like, it's like, dude, if you're going to be criticizing a game, don't be playing that fucking game.
Yeah.
Don't be showing fucking footage of that game. Because that's just, you're undercutting all of your criticism. You're undercutting everything you do. And I understand if it's a review and it's necessary. Or if you are like talking about something and you're like, I want to show this specific example of footage. That's fine. But when the bulk of your video is you grinding the fucking shit out of Destiny 2, no one's going to take your opinion seriously, and nor should they. But back on, that's my side tangent out of the way. Back to my fucking, the Paladins and Overwatch, okay? So those two, it makes sense they get lumped in together. But Battleborn gets lumped into there, and it doesn't belong there. It belongs more in League of Legends, Smite, you know, MOBA area. MOBA plus kind of some fucking Borderlands shooting, in my opinion.
Right.
Right? So that's where that belongs, but it gets lumped in there the same as Lawbreakers. Right? And they're incredibly different games.
Which Lawbreakers, to me, doesn't even make sense, because isn't it like zero gravity, or like you can control the gravity and fly around and stuff like that?
I played the beta on my PC using a paddle, and I was not going to play that game.
Right, but that's essentially the gameplay, right?
Yeah.
There's like...
It's a team-based shooter with character classes, but it feels more like an Unreal Tournament successor than it does a Team Fortress 2 successor. But you look at like Overwatch and fucking Paladins, and they're exact like fucking Team Fortress 2, except for instead they added like the more MOBA-esque style with heroes. Instead of it being like an engineer or a fucking heavy gunner or something like that. It's like, oh, he's this character, and this is his fucking cutscene that we spent fucking all of your fucking loot box money on. And like, so it's those instead, and that's the same way Paladins is. Like, Paladins has these shallow characters with shallow backstories that are just, you know, basically essentially an engineer, a gunner, a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's
has this weapon, or this weapon, they have this weapon.
But they do. They take it and they do add to it. So by Brendan Greene's definition, both Paladins and Overwatch are worthy successors that have done, you know, built onto it, because Overwatch did. Fucking Paladins did. These games built onto the Team Fortress 2 style game. And so Battleborn, though, gets lumped in there and gets destroyed because people who like Paladins, people who like Overwatch, might give Battleborn a try, and then they get into a match with me and you, and we kick the shit out of them all over the place. The match is over in 5 minutes, and they're like, this game sucks. You mean I have to fucking pay attention to my XP? I can't just rush forward blindly and attack on Wrath?
I have to pay
level
attention
1?
to my level up abilities, what they do, and learn when to use them in situations that is beneficial to me.
I have to farm crystals and build turrets, and I have to fucking, you know, build my gearbox and get items that build for a character that will help the specific character I'm playing and not just, you know, any other character. So that's the thing. It gets lumped in there, it gets destroyed, and rightfully so, because it's a free-to-play AAA title that I still don't own, even though I spent $75 fucking dollars on it.
Yeah.
Right? So that, like, fair enough. Like, fuck Battleborn. But I'm saying it would have behooved Battleborn to try to get rid of all that complexity, all that shit, and release a clone of Overwatch. Imagine if it was just like Overwatch. There was nothing to build, and they still did the lane push, but there was no level up. It was very dumb. Let's say it was Heroes of the Storm to League of Legends, if you will.
Right.
So, like, instead of it being more League of Legends-y, it's more Heroes of the Stormy. Casualized, dumbed down, made to make everyone feel important on the team, whatever.
Right.
So, that sort of thing, like, it would have been better for them, probably. If they'd really, and if it was smoothed out and actually functioning and didn't contain a fucking free-to-play game unlock mechanic throughout the whole thing. But that's besides the point. But I'm saying, like, he's saying you have to spin the genre, you have to add to it and change it and spice it up, right? But in the end, isn't that going to be hurtful? To spice it up too much? If you're trying to aim at that market, the market of PUBG players, the market of Arma 3, you know, fucking H1Z1, like that.
The
market.
Battle Royale
Isn't
genre.
it better for you and your company to make it more closely resemble that and in the base, and then add upon it, like, with buildings and, you know, different sorts of items for shields and weapons and traps and all sorts of different things that aren't in PUBG?
Right.
So, by your very definition, you're full of shit. And by saying that, you know, if you're serious about this, like, it needs to be looked into so that IPs can be copyrighted and owned by the original. You're going to see so many game companies disappear off the face of the planet, right? Like that 20XX game we played recently, reviewed recently. That
well,
game doesn't exist.
Well, that's what's funny. Axiom Verge. There's a lot of
Axiom
great
Verge,
games. There's a lot of great games. We are living in the day and age where every single game is pulling inspiration from other genres and other games and other different things, and they're trying to throw them in a blender and spice it up with their own unique taste on it. You know what I mean? A perfect example, 20XX. It plays like a Mega Man, you know, jumps, all that, you know. But it is a roguelite, you know. It's a permadeaths with like a permanent progression system with the soul chips.
Yeah.
You know, and they add so much complexity with that.
So and that's the thing. So by his definition, none of those games exist.
At all.
Like Immortal Redneck doesn't exist.
At all.
No, like Dark Souls doesn't exist.
At all. And what's funny is he's like, in movies and music, there is IP protection, and you can look after your work. In gaming, that doesn't exist yet.
It's because those are vastly different things,
in
dumbass.
Movies and music, there is IP
and that's
protection.
The thing.
While I will agree, there are still clones of movies and
but
music
there is some
all
sort,
the time.
The thing is it's not like it's the wild, wild west in gaming and you can do whatever you want. I mean, we saw Bethesda shut down that company that was making the game Pray to the Gods to the point where they had to change it to PRAEY or some ridiculous thing because Bethesda said the brand recognition in relation to Prey would be affected and those people might make money off of fucking people who didn't understand that it was a different game. That was essentially, and they won. Like that company, this indie company had to change their name from Pray to the Gods to PRAEY, which is why I think that they know that they can't say shit. Like they can't go after fucking Fortnite. They can't go after Epic Games. If they could, they fucking would. Believe you fucking me. This is the same guy who said our early access title will not contain loot boxes, only to later then immediately introduce loot boxes. All right, this is a game company, Bluehole and this fucking Brendan Greene, that have made over $789 million in only a short amount of time. So who knows how much they've made? Probably over $1 billion, right? Who still have a game that barely functions on release when it hits Xbox. Where's all this money going?
Right,
right, shareholders. That's who. None of this is being reinvested because this game in early access was cleaning up that kind of money. So why finish it? Why fucking put money into it? This apparently is enough. Then Fortnite comes along with a more low texture, fucking low detail, you know, art style. And they're saying, oh, it's running this good immediately.
It's smooth.
It's smooth as fuck. That's because Epic Games does that. I mean, Unreal Tournament. These guys know how to fucking smooth out a game. And that's exactly who fucking built the Battle Royale formula. A ton of dudes were brought over from Unreal Tournament. Okay? So they know how to balance. They know how to smooth. They got this shit down. That's why these motherfuckers were scared. Like, straight up. That's why Brendan Greene's saying it's something that really should be looked into. Because I don't know what
I created this.
Battle Royale
this
game.
Is mine.
This is my genre.
I'm known for this. I am player known for this.
I'm player known for Battlegrounds, man. What the fuck? I came up with this shit in Arma 3 after I read a book. Or watched a film. I don't know where it comes from. I honestly don't care. I don't fucking like this game mode.
Even then, there were modders that around the same time that he was working on the Arma 3
Oh yeah,
mod,
there were tons of other people making
There were private parties.
Well, there's one in
rooms.
Minecraft. There was one in Minecraft. There's ones all over the place. So people are fucking working on this. This isn't just his shit, right? This isn't just his shit, okay? And if it is, well, guess what, Brandon? You don't own shooting. You don't own aim down the sights. You don't own third-person shooters. You don't own fucking, you stupid fuck. You don't own fucking graphics, bitch. You can't make your fucking world look like that. There's games that already look like that came before your game. So IP protection should be really looked into. So your game doesn't exist, you fucking dipshit. I cannot believe this. Like, I remember reading it this at the time and I was like, wow. I don't understand how these mediocre fucks are getting this much cash. It is fucking ridiculous to me. And it shows you how skin gambling, these only cosmetic items, how big of an impact they have on fucking gameplay.
And specifically this game.
And well, you know what's ridiculous to me I was trailing into? Is Sea of Thieves comes out, right? And all it is a fucking like handful of quests that lead to a gameplay loop of you earning currency so you can buy cosmetics. That's the point of the game. And people criticize them for this. And I'm like, why? Don't you all like Overwatch? What do you do in Overwatch? You take the point. You fucking take the siege vehicle, you push it to the next point. What's the difference here? What am I missing? Right? And the entire progression system of Overwatch leads to cosmetics. What is the difference here? All these people criticizing Sea of Thieves, they're probably the same dipshits jerking off in Reddit threads to how cosmetics don't affect gameplay. They don't affect gameplay. Right? But now all of a sudden when a game comes out that is literally the same thing as Overwatch, only a PvE, PvP as, you know, experience, already has more content than fucking Overwatch in my opinion, if it's got PvE content that isn't tacked on months and months and months after release. Right? So already it's got more content in my book than fucking Overwatch, but guess what? All of a sudden cosmetics are affecting your fucking gameplay, isn't it? Anyway, let's get back to this. This idea that IP protection in video games, it's so stupid.
It's dumb.
It is so stupid.
This fucking, just this one sentence he says, it like...
This is like...
It killed a couple of my brain cells.
Because it's like such a clearly a butt-hurt statement.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say something like that if you were thinking rationally about what you were saying.
Exactly.
To say something like... There is no IP protection for video games, and that's something that should be looked into. There is IP protection, bitch. Like, no one's making Star Wars games but EA, right? What's that, Brendan? What's that? And it's so stupid to me to think that he's saying this when his game contains mechanics from hundreds of genres that came before his game. Right? So by your very sentence here, you're saying that my game shouldn't exist. PUBG should not exist because the people who made the ideas before me that I borrowed from should own that. So I shouldn't be able to use it. Because I'm Brendan Greene, player unknown.
Player known.
Player known to be a hypocritical widow bitch. Okay, well that's the gist of this. You know, you gotta do PUBG videos in order to fucking get some search traffic. You gotta do Fortnite videos to get some search traffic. Well, this is the kind of video you can expect from me and Chubbz.
But this article was really good. I really enjoyed reading it. It went really in depth, not only into him and his influence on the Battle Royale genre, but the actual origins of where it came from. Talking about the Bluehole lawsuit against Epic Games over Fortnite.
So they were trying to sue them, or was it just them when they came out and said?
Well, it talks about how they were talking about it, how they were opening up and talking about it. And that's when they brought up the fact that they need to really start checking their copyright laws.
This is ridiculous.
And that's why the article is saying the PUBG team needs to get real about their comments on copyright IP laws.
Yeah, because that is fucking ludicrous, dude. That is seriously the dumbest thing I've ever heard, I think, a game developer say. Someone who's literally made millions and millions and millions... Like, think how much money he personally has made off of this game. Okay? Someone who has made millions and millions off of the ideas of those that came before him. Okay? And when this is the sort of thing, like, you wanted to compare it, like, he wanted to compare it to movies and music and books, right?
He says that there are copyright IP protection laws for those forms of media.
What you're saying is, and this is a fact, if I literally remake Fallout 4 with the same character names, the same fucking shit, it's the same game, guess what? That's protected and Bethesda's going to be able to sue the fuck out of me, okay? We've seen it with Overwatch. People have released mobile clones that are so closely, like the character design, everything. It's clearly an Overwatch clone, right? Doesn't do anything different, doesn't try to spin on it, right? Like Paladins did add on it. Paladins changed theirs enough that clearly Blizzard couldn't do anything since they're suing people.
Well, yeah.
If they could sue Paladins in high res, they fucking would. That's what I think is so funny, is people are like, you don't think PlayerUnknown and Bluehole would have sued Epic if they could? Epic Games, the owners of the Unreal Engine.
They really were in a violation of some sort of
these are the owners of the Unreal Engine. If they could sue them, they would be suing them. Okay? Clearly. Since we know they're greedy, since they're putting loot boxes in after blatantly saying we're not going to.
while the game was in early access.
So
while
still in
it
development.
was in early access, keep in mind it was 8 to 9 months. It was a better portion of a year this thing was still not fully released. And then when it did hit a year, it was what, 700 plus million?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
So much money they made. So much money. And the thing about this is, if you're comparing this, the same sort of thing to movies and music, if I remake Lord of the Rings, I just call it something different, but let's say every scene is the same, every line of dialogue is the same, except for character names and details, like that. But let's say it's the same story, but I change all the names, I change the one ring into a one necklace, and you know, all this bullshit, and it's the same thing. They can sue me.
Yeah.
But you know what they can't do? Is if I make a movie with orcs in it, that look like the orcs in Lord of the Rings, right? That behave similarly. They can't. You know why, Brendan? Because they don't fucking own orcs. If they did, then any movie with orcs could be stopped because of fucking an orc that was in an 80s fantasy. I'm sure one exists. There, you know, so that, it fucking goddamn fucking legend. There you go. Legends can be now and forever. As long as Brendan Greene doesn't sue a bitch.
Well, even then, movies do have clones. I mean, when Stephen King's It came out, I remember going through Netflix's horror movies.
Oh, God. Yeah, exactly.
There were like 20 goddamn clown movies.
Exactly.
And all of them recent. And they were low budget.
They were clearly capitalized. Well, there's the sci-fi ones that come out when there's like a creature movie, like Godzilla, and there's like fucking 40 goddamn fucking Gojira
They're
clones.
low budget, they're rushed, they're filmed, they're created in a matter of like a couple months and then pushed out to try and bank on the success of something that has a lot of hype behind it.
It's like Pacific Rim shouldn't exist because Evangelion was a thing. Transformers shouldn't exist because, I don't know.
Transformers already existed.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's oh my god, Brendan, don't fucking talk anymore.
Just
stay
shut up.
Unknown.
Yeah.
Take your fucking billions of dollars and stay the fuck.
Go back to your fucking blue hole and hide there.
Like, don't come out months later after fucking Fortnite has kicked the shit out of your game up and down all over the place.
While your game is still a broken
stagnating,
garbage mess.
your Xbox release looks like cardboard. You're just like, yeah. So don't come out and fucking, after they've kicked the shit at you, and be like, oh, we're all cool now. It's like being in a bar. Remember, me and Chubbz used to go to bars a lot. And there'd always be one little fucking asshole who thought he could fucking take anyone in the bar. And the second someone called him out and called his bluff and said, okay, fine, let's fucking do it. Let's do it, you little fucking runt. Next thing you know, that motherfucker is that person's best friend, right? And he's everyone's buddies, and that's what this is. This was Fortnite walking into the bar with a better fucking product to sell, you know, fucking running smoother, looking just all around better, right? More interesting, especially these kids that love fucking Minecraft, that love these games that you can build in and shit. Not only that, it's very appealing to children because it's more colorful. It's less violent than PlayerUnknown's. Parents are going to let their kids play it more likely since it's just cartoony.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's less of a visceral, realistic experience.
That dude walked into the bar, and Brendan Greene and Bluehole walked up like little fucking goddamn chihuahuas, and they started barking and fucking nipping at hills, and Fortnite said no, and they sat and they fucking whined. Oh. And, oh, I don't know, we're trying to battle this conception.
Now Brendan Greene's wagging his
perception.
tail. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, I want us all to exist.
I don't want games to die.
I don't want, you know, IP protection in games that make it so no games exist past a certain era. Dumbass, dude. Those are our thoughts on this. Chubbz, you got anything you want to add?
Nah, guy's a dumbass. Go back to your blue hole, buddy.
It's just the
Go
dumbest.
back to your blue hole, work on your game, get it running.
And then come out.
And then try and talk shit.
Oh, and also,
then at least
make sure you build a new map that is exactly what Fortnite map is.
Yeah.
They did, dude. It looks exactly like Fortnite's map.
Did.
Yeah, I'll have to show you it. It's insane. It's funny. It's been called out already. As clearly being fucking... Yeah. Oh... this, and you know, the thing is like I said previously, I'm sure you've already left at this point, but I don't like either of these fucking games.
Yeah.
It's like hide and seek.
It's not really a thing that I find appealing, but I can see how other people find appealing. I
can see it more being appealing to kids.
Right.
Like, I feel like kids with the, you know, I remember playing hide and seek and loving it, and that's honestly what this feels like. But to me, it's just boring. When I sit down to play a game, I want action. You know, maybe I've been spoiled, but this...
I understand, like...
And I could see people playing in squads.
Well, I understand, like, why PUBG is especially popular, because the first-person shooter genre was getting stale and stagnant with your capture and your team death matches, and so Battle Royale mode comes out, and it's, like, actually a full-blown game and not just, like, a mod of another game. Like what Brendan Greene had done before, is he wasn't even working with his intellectual stuff. He was taking other games and making a mod around it.
Well, that's what all games have done. That's the thing, is all games, not mod, obviously, but all games have borrowed from previous generation. I mean, when Doom came out, we saw, like, Shadow Warrior, fucking Wolfenstein, all sorts of games that were pretty much Doom. It
spawned its own
it was like, one could say it was the Dark Souls PUBG of its time.
Right. But I definitely get where, like, the hype came from, like, why these things were so popular and successful. But then at the same time, it's
I think a huge portion of why these games are successful is because of the loot boxes and the money that you can make off of them. I think there's a lot of people that are playing it that don't really enjoy it as much as, like, streamers would have you believe, and people like that, who are just playing it because they know if they get the right fucking pair of shorts, they can make a few $100 on their Steam account.
Or hell, the right hoodie, they can make a couple thou.
And that's the thing, like, the whole fucking idea that cosmetics in a game would be worth more money than, like, real life tangible things, and that people would throw money on these things. That's why I've always talked shit on Overwatch. It's the sort of thing that I don't think should be in games, because like I said earlier, you're going to end up with games like Sea of Thieves. You're going to end up with games like Fortnite, where basically the entire progression system in these games, I don't know about fucking Sea of Thieves, that one equals up to B cosmetics.
Right.
But the progression system in other games, it's going to all equal into a loot box fucking progression system. I mean, look at Destiny. Destiny is a loot box progression system.
The entire game
The entire game is a loot box progression system. You can control what rep you're fucking earning, but at the end of the day, your reward is given to you randomly unless you buy the shit that's all crap compared to what you can get just through the loot boxes that you get at the end of bosses.
That's why I got so burnt out on that game, is there was no way for me to truly control.
That's why when I played Overwatch, I was just like, no, like this isn't something I'm into. And like I seriously see the appeal it has for people with friends playing with groups and like people. I see the appeal there. But what I can't see is the appeal to the game. Like, I think there's better games that people could play together.
I have never played Overwatch. I will take that to my grave. I will smile knowing that.
I played it on the beta, the free weekends, when they did the free weekends.
I never played it.
Because that's the only way I'm going to play Overwatch. It's a free-to-play game. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, Paladins exists.
Well, even when it was like doing
Team Fortress 2 is fucking free, dude.
Yeah. Well, even then when they were like, oh, come play it free for a month. And like, I
remember... It
remember...
wasn't a month. It was like a week.
Yeah, something like that.
A weekend,
free weekends or something. Yeah. I remember you were hopping on with like Trev and Cass and Toxic.
Yeah, and it was fun.
And like, you were like, you should hop in and play with us. I'm like, fuck that.
I just always wanted them to play Battleborn because I had played Battleborn first. And Battleborn, because of the technical difficulty of it, you know, having to pay attention to what you're leveling, what character you're building, what you're building them to do, what you're building their gearbox to do. You know, that sort of thing just added a depth and a layer, along with like buildable turrets, you know, minion push. It added a layer of gameplay to it that I couldn't get into Overwatch. Right. And Overwatch is so Call of Duty style. Like, you die so fast and then you move so slow, and it's just, I don't know, man. I just look at it as I get the appeal of it with friends. But if you're like, I just don't see the point of playing a game whose entire progression system boils down to a random roll. Like, I don't dig that at all. And I mean, even you could say that even if you're like, if you don't have a full group and you want to be competitive, you want to rise in the, you know, competitive ranks, you're gonna have to deal with random teammates. So it's still a loot box roll on your teammate. And it's just, that's the thing. I played too many games that had too much depth to ever think Overwatch was anything other than just shallow.
And that's exactly it. And that is exactly where I come from and where I stand on, like, every game release. Every game that I look at that I'm looking for, like, buy-in or looking at a trailer, that's the first thing I look for. Is it shallow? Does it look hollow? Does the experience seem like it's more grand than what it actually is? Because there's a lot of games like that.
Well, you can't get into the hype either, because Xbox has been hyping Sea of Thieves like a motherfucker, and I've just, like, I kind of emotionally detached myself from all the new releases. I just don't care. Like, well, I remember Kingdom Come was hyped very highly, and as far as I hear, that's a great purchase, but I've also heard people say that it needs a bunch of patches, so I'll probably pick it up sell after they've patched and fixed it.
After they fix it.
You know what I mean? It's like Cam bought The Witcher just, I think, a few months ago. And it's the game he's playing is fucking way better than the game I played on day one.
Right.
And it's not better in, like, the story narrative or anything like that. I'm just saying they've added, like, quality of life things that, you know, like, the stash exists. There was no stash when I first played The Witcher 3. So I was having to, you know, oh, well, I guess I'll sell this trophy or this, you know, and I was having to make, you know, compromises because I only had so much carry weight. And I was on the console, so I couldn't fucking do, like, an unlimited weight mod. So that's the thing, like, as far as I've seen and as far as I know, in this industry above all else, it just pays the way. I feel like Hollywood movies are the exact fucking same. Like, it just pays the way. I mean, I didn't pay to see Star Wars, you know, like $10 at the theater. We paid fucking $3.
Well, we're living in the day and age where it's less about how can we make this game interesting to our views. You know, how do we want to make this game? How do we want to add the complexity, the interesting things, you know, skill points, all these different things, PvP, online play, whatever the fuck. The thing about all of these things is they're very shallow. Instead of thinking about how do we make this game better, they think, okay, how can we make this game appeal to the widest audience?
Yes.
So that we can get as many people buying into this. And that was my problem with Overwatch. That's why I've never played it. That's why I have no desire to play it, especially with my heartbreaking, emotional trip back in the day about Blizzard, because I truly did like Blizzard.
I loved
their
Blizzard.
games. And then when Overwatch was announced and I saw the trailer for that, it was a real eye-opener for that.
Because we had heard about the MMO that they were doing, the first-person MMO, when we were at the tail end of our World of Warcraft
And they even called
career.
it Overwatch.
Yeah, and it was something that was supposed to be, I don't know, like maybe if they had marketed it as what it was always, but for us that was always that. Like, there was no way we were going to like this game because what we had imagined was what Destiny was, but actually good, because it was made by Blizzard.
But this was like a huge AAA release with a big budget game, and it just was shallow. This is the company that made Warcraft 3, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 1, Diablo 2. You know, if you look
by Brendan Greene's definition, none of those games should exist.
Yeah.
Because all of them borrowed fucking elements from games that came before them.
Yep.
So it's like Blizzard shouldn't be a success, according to Brendan Greene.
At all.
We wanted to do this because it seemed like a good place to trail into other things. And that's the thing about this is, like you were saying, Overwatch shouldn't exist.
Right.
You know, like, none of these things exist without fucking, if Brendan Greene's world is the way he wants it.
Exactly.
And we'll have a link to that article below. Whoever wrote it, let's see who wrote it. Whoever wrote it did a great job. It was written by a cat named Jason Faulkner, and he nailed it. He does a great job in this article explaining why this is bullshit. Aside from the obvious, like, I think you gotta be a fucking child to read that and not understand everything wrong with it.
Right.
Right? Like, it's something so stupid. Like, you're trying to copyright an idea that you don't own because
that came before you
in a game that you don't own, because none of that shit, you know, you can't use any of that stuff. Because it came before, and other companies should own that IP.
Yeah.
Because there's really no protection for them, Brendan. There's no protection from them when you take a fucking third person and make it a third person shooter. You know, when you add and aim down the sights. There's no protection for the companies that did that before you, Brendan. There's no protection for games that had cosmetic items that you could sell online like
and
CSGO.
Microtransactions.
Yeah. What about CSGO, Brendan? What about their skin system?
There's no protection for their fucking intellectual property.
You're an idiot. I love you guys. It's Jackson. I'm out of here. Chubbz, you got anything else to say, bro?
Till next time.
Stay fucking smart, everybody.